Alright folks, welcome back to Enlisted Budget Videos and our new pad.
Yes, the new crib.
Here in beautiful Bear Creek, North Carolina.
Yummy.
So how's the weather been, Kevin?
It's been hot.
Has it? I couldn't tell. What does the thermometer say?
It says, you don't want to know. That's what it says.
You don't.
Not even lying.
Welcome to the solid, sticky, humid South. So, Jeeps aren't very cool. Well, they are, but they don't run very cool, ever. So, to help combat that type of ticking thermometer on your dashboard, we come up with a few little steps that are cheap and easy to keep the underside of your hood nice and cool, like us. Oh, Cherokee, huh? Alright, so here we are in Cape Fear Pick and Pull. In beautiful Cape Fear, North Carolina. Oh, nice fort. We're coming here to pick up some little itty bitty things to keep our Jeeps a little cooler here in the blistering summer temperatures of eastern North Carolina. Oh, and look, a Cherokee. Nice 8¼ buddy. Good job. So let's do it. So staying cool. If you have an automatic transmission, you're going to want things like transmission coolers, because that separates your actual hot fluid from your transmission from the hot fluid of your engine or coolant. What we got here is probably what you have. So you got just the AC condenser and no little cooler in front here. And if you're lucky, stock you have one of these guys. A cooler, right? But look how little that is. Stinky. It's not really all that great. Alright? But there's some really easy ways you can fix this. And by using your fellow Jeep. There are some really cheap coolers out there. And I'm not telling you to go to AutoZone and buy yourself a $45 transmission cooler. You don't have to. We have friends in the Jeep world, like the ZJ. Now right here, it'd be where 2 stock power steering and transmission coolers would be. So let's go find some. I've got one. There you have it, a genuine Mopar grade transmission fluid cooler. Ta-da! A little cleaned up. Now I'll do the job for you. And you can use this for anything: transmission, power steering, oil, whatever you want. A lot of coolers are all the same. So, for a price of $5, it's a steal. Yep. My favorite spot to eat in Wilmington, North Carolina is Flaming Amy's Burrito Barn. It's the mecca of burrito. Can't even explain how excited I am. Alright, now after you pulled your ZJ cooler out of the junkyard, it's going to look something like this. Notice all this bracketry hanging off that was used to bolt it into very specific locations on a ZJ. Now what I did, because this is all made of aluminum, I took a drill and drilled out rivets that holds all this stuff on. And when you're done doing that, you get something that looks just like this. Nice and square, nice and compact, and this will do the job of cooling your transmission on your AW4 in a Cherokee.
They call me The king of cool. Okay, they don't. But you know what is cool? My little Cherokee over here. Why? E-fans. That's right. I like to push and pull a nice clean cool air through my radiator. I'm gonna show you how. As you can see, I run two 10-inch E-fans you can buy at any parts store. Both of them are complementing a stock component. This one is in front of the stock E-fan and is spliced into it, so whenever it turns on, this fan will turn on. This one is in front of the mechanical clutch fan, so I can turn it on whenever I want to via switch. So here's the stock harness for the E-fan and the 10-inch fan I put in. What I want to do here is to make sure that the fan you put in is pushing through the radiator and that the E-fan is obviously going to be pulling like it's supposed to do. To do that, all you do is take the wires to the fan you put in and just make sure that they're reversed so the polarity is correct. Here's a quick note. A stock Cherokee cooling system will work just fine. I fully agree with that fact. But when you start adding bumpers and winches and horsepower to your engine, you start getting a little hot. So that's why we opt to add cooling fans and such to our engines, especially when we do a lot of racing. Okay. We got some okay here. Oh, what? Yeah. Oh. We're gonna cut to that. Really? Okay.
Kevin, I'm standing here next to a 1986 Chrysler Baron. Now, many may wonder what Enlisted Budget Videos is doing next to such a terrible show, what cars should be, and just a poor looking vehicle, much less how it ran. But there is one thing that the Chrysler Baron has that Cherokee doesn't. Hood vents, folks. Pretty purple hood vents. Right here, live in Cape Fear Picking Pool. Back to you, Kevin. Now, it's no secret that both Kevin and I already had these installed in our Jeeps. But I pulled them because, one, they were $6, and two, just to prove to you that that's a lot of air escaping out of your hood that would normally be trapped. There's no way for it to get out from the sides, and of course, heat travels up, so it's not going to really go out the bottom that well. So, without further ado, there's the LeBaron hood vents, and for $6, I will do it again, and again, and again, and then a fourth time. So yeah. Well, that just about wraps it up for this episode. It's getting dark, our camera's almost out of battery, and I'm hungry. So, we're going to go over the key points again. We got our E-fans, we got our tranny coolers, and what's the last one?
Hood vents.
Hood vents. Chrysler LeBaron hood vents. This stuff was geared more towards the Cherokee, especially Chrysler LeBaron hood vents, because they match the body line so nicely. 10-inch fans, you need those to fit inside the grill on the Cherokee, and it's just nice to keep all these parts real close in the junkyard. You're in the Chrysler section, keeps it in house, not walking that far. So we'd also like to thank everyone for sticking with us, because we have 10,000 views on YouTube.
Yummy.
Yay!
It makes me sleep well at night.
So
we're back, baby.
Yeah, we're popular.
Or not. Are we?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, so thanks for coming out, and we'll hope to see you in the next episode.
I don't care what anyone says, I'm freaking Mr. Cool, okay?
Alright, so
don't fall backwards.
You want a transmission cooler. Outtakes. That has to go in it. Tranny coolers. They kind of go on your engine. Kind of go on your engine.
Yeah. They don't call them Caitlin's in the junkyard. Katie's. Katie coolers. They call me. They do. They call me something. Apparently an idiot that can't talk, but that's okay. Because I got a freaking shock. A pet fox. God, I'm stupid.